So with the setup out of the way, allow me to introduce you to your new general manager of the Soviet Legion. It's got to be Joe Byer. Crest Gardens. I would hit back if I wouldn't lose the team, but Crest Gardens is fucking hilarious. Oh, I wish you came up with that a second sooner. Oh, there we go. The St. Petersburg Legion. Really quickly, don't worry. I'm just changing some minor things about the AHL because we talked about this before. I know exactly what we're going to do. And again, here is where we're going to have the LaFants. Here is where we're going to have the elephant look, the Tulsa Tuskers, because we had that original idea. And, yeah. Ranger, you can't use those type of skates that you have in World of Shell for, for, like, players in this mode. It's the dumbest thing in the world, but it's what it is. Oh, okay, we need a funny arena name for the Tulsa Tuskers really quickly. Pick the team from Halifax. Absolutely not. I have pandered enough to Halifax as of late. The Dumbo Dome. Ooh. The Dumbo Dome is pretty good. Crest Gardens. I think Crash won already with the Dumbo Dome. The watering hole is pretty good, too. Tulsa, hardly know. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jake, that was abysmal. That was abysmal. Get our sweet elephant logos in there. I haven't put any work into, like, our AHL team in a while. So, whoops, I fucked up. I don't really want to have, like, Burnaby again, you know? God damn it, where's that other little fan? Good old Tulsa Tuskers. We'll probably just keep the color scheme and everything, too, to keep it pretty simple. Tusk Touching Arena. Kinky? Scrolling down. And our third logo will be in that Alabama-like font, but it'll be a T instead for Tuskers. Let's go Tusky, not Kinky. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, I gotta give it to Crash. He is our best friend after all. We're going to the Dumbo Dome. Go, Trunks, go. Oh, God. That'll be the nickname. The old Trunks. Oh, the old Trunks. The color change CCM skates into beautiful. Fair enough. Again, really quickly. Really quickly. Really quickly. I don't want to waste too much time on this. You can't tell me this logo isn't going to be sick. Did we give him these demon eyes? No. I mean, that could have been the main logo in a different reality. That would have been our main logo. But it didn't pan out that way. Crash Andrews in his frickin' Dumbo Dome. I don't like the way that came together. The Legion of Loom. Jesus. Really quickly. I swear to God we'll actually get into playing the mode at some point tonight. I swear to God. Maybe. I mean, you know, with me, we, you know, occasionally get it to work. Oh, baby, there it is. Creation's fun. It is, and people can just skip through it if they don't like it. What happened to the Legion? Oh, the Legion's still a thing. This is just our AHL team. You tell me that's not a badass logo. I know how to make goddamn logos. I know how to change colors to make a logo. The Blood Tusks. Alright, really quickly. I just really feel like the red eyes kind of worked, you know? Let's go, Tuskers. It's fucking beautiful. Really quickly then, that should be the primary. Probably not wrong. I think that I'm still going to leave the other one as the primary just because it's a bigger logo that takes up more space. Really quickly, jersey color, just apply. Fonts, let's just change it over to font 4. Hit apply. And then really quickly, let's just see what jersey looks good. Any of these jerseys look good. Portland Pirates jersey. Any of these kind of look okay without me having to edit them at all. I should just go down to the Adidas, I guess. Take a drink every time so you can do this quickly. I mean, yeah, Crash, that's how it works. I really should just tell people, like, hey, skip ahead. I don't give a shit. Unless you're on Twitch, in which case you can't skip ahead and you're stuck. Ah, ha, 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 ha. You're stuck here. Uh-huh. Do any of these look good? I don't know. I don't think they do. We could always steal Anaheim's other jersey. When you haven't stolen enough jerseys from Anaheim, that's what you do. When you haven't stolen enough jerseys from Anaheim, you steal another one. That's what you do. Then we get the T on the pants for Tuskers. Just leave socked ones. Fuck it, it's fine. Helmet color. Literally, just for all of this, I'm just gonna hit apply team color. I don't care. At least this way it doesn't look like every other jersey we've ever seen in the AHL, right? Alright, so then the away jersey. Which, of course, inverted. Let's steal Anaheim's other jersey, because I'm a thief. Apply team colors. Logo. Bada boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Fonts. Bada boom. At least have these look kind of, at least not the same. Playing the AHL, you have to participate in the Sexy Tusky calendar every year. I mean, hey, you can't judge us for how we choose to raise money for a minor league team, okay? This actually came together relatively okay. These don't look horrible. So, that's nice at least. Helmet decal, helmet number. Cool. And then the alternate. Really quick. God, that looks awful. The alternate gets that logo on the front. Actually, that does look pretty sweet as a main logo. You're not wrong. Let's see what we got. Actually, really quickly. Jersey color. Bada boom. I mean, that actually looks pretty cool. That actually looks fucking awesome. I don't think I have to change anything there. I would, you know, change up the secondary as the primary, but I'm not even gonna bother. No, we're leaving that as the jersey. Very Rockford Ice Hogs, but yeah, no, we're just gonna leave that. And the point is to not spend too much time here. It was supposed to be like, all right, cool, let's get this team ready to roll. Might as well do an AHL team. I mean, we basically are going to be an AHL. Look at this fucking jersey. I can't believe how good this came out. Considering we're like half-assing this, it gave us gray buckets, which, whatever. God, oh, baby, it went with gray gloves. Alright, so our AHL team, the Tuskers. We got our home jersey, our away jersey, and the vastly superior alternate. We gotta sell those alternates, baby. Alright, I'm not gonna bother changing the arena or anything. That's good. We at least have a team that is somewhat ours. Under 10 minutes. The St. Petersburg Degen and the Tulsa Tuskers are ready to go. We will put ourselves in the Pacific, because why not? We'll move the Coyotes over to the Central. Or no, we probably shouldn't be in the Pacific, should we? We'll still move the Coyotes to the Central, maybe? Nope, fuck you. Arizona, you stay in the Central. We move Detroit back to the West where they belong. And, I mean, yeah, we gotta be in the Atlantic. We gotta be in the Atlantic. Although, I'll say this. I'll just say it. I think Carolina should be in the Atlantic. I don't know how you do it, but I just would like to see... Fuck it. Buffalo and Carolina, we're swapping you. That bothers me. Why isn't Buffalo in the Metro with the other fucking teams in New York and New Jersey? I know they're more northern, but it's fucking stupid. Carolina should 100% be in the Atlantic Division, and in my reality, they are. Eat pan. Anyway, owner mode off. Contract year on. Salary cap's gonna be on. Fog of War is gonna be off. Player morale is contentious, but I genuinely feel as though to have success here, we kind of need player morale to be a thing. We need those players to be able to just go fucking nuts in terms of overall. People are calling for it to be off, but I genuinely think that'll hurt any chance we have of being successful. I don't know why people hate player morale. Give me a good reason as to why player morale should be off, and I'll turn it off. But staff management, auto-signing, all that shit's off by default. Because it sucks. Alright, well that's clearly not a good enough reason, because it's broken. Won't they not grow if it's off? Probably not. Like, they're probably going to stay at like 74. It's staying on. Morale on with those jerseys. Fair. We march on. The St. Petersburg Dejant. That is one of the 2 best logo combinations we've ever had. I don't hate it. Wait, I don't hate it. Just want our guys to grow. Well, they're not going to grow without it. We need it. And we got it. So you better be okay with it. Alright, so obviously... the big question heading into this, right, was like, oh, what are you going to do with guys who are on other teams? It is more about not being like, well, Artemi Panarin wasn't drafted. Come on down. Yeah, we're not doing that. It is more of a, I'd say, a draft to glory hybrid, so to speak. So really quickly, let's put on this preset. Post whistle rules to authentic. I'm gonna go down to the bottom from here. Go over here so nothing's cut off. We'll keep the blockbuster trade alerts and whatever on for the moment. Morale meetings are definitely off. Waivers are on, but I'm gonna ignore the notifications. We're not gonna bother with trades. I don't really care if coaches get fired. Trade difficulty doesn't matter. We'll still keep the shots up. Now here's the big difference maker this year. Crash Andrews, take it easy. Now here is why I think this will work. Stronger draft classes, higher quality prospects. With that, we should get people in free agency where this challenge could actually work. Yes, it does make the other AI teams good, but we might be able to compete, especially with what we saw with Yield Goon Squad. So again, auto scouting, whatever, because we're not going to draft. Auto rotate is on. Bowen, what's happening? Let's just turn all of that off. And we should be good. Again, injuries will be off as well, just for the sake of not having this take for goddamn ever. So I think we are pretty much good to go. It's going to be nice to never really have to worry about scouting, because it's just wait to see what people look like heading into free agency. So we go to Ye Olde Expansion Draft, as we do. Again, we're not going to be making any draft picks in this challenge. So... anything aside from the expansion draft isn't there. What is the best cereal? Well, I mean, that's the question, though. What type of cereal? Are you going to say that a quote-unquote healthier cereal is in direct competition with a completely unhealthy, but everyone knows it, so it's fine cereal? You know? That's the question. Because, I mean... Honey Bunches of Oats is my best, is my selection no matter what. So, with Ye Olde Anaheim, Let's take Cody Curran. Because why not? Actually, who do we got for goalies first? I want to make sure that we get someone like Callum Booth. He was drafted, though. Hey, look, it's Dan Vladar, owner of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's see. So Callum Booth is pretty shit. Tyler Parsons, I can't believe you even have that rating. Matt Tompkins, god damn it. It doesn't necessarily have to be that they weren't drafted here. But if I can help it, then I'll make sure I take someone who wasn't drafted. God. Like Michael McNiven. Come on down, Michael McNiven. Sorry, I can't look at these rosters. Yep, that's, Jake, that's why I continue to do a series based off of not having to care about EA's rosters, because, yeah, they're horrible. They are atrocious. So, you see now, once my, files were deleted, why it's, oh, cool. Just go ahead and do it this way. So yeah, we are using EA's March 3rd roster update. I need one more goalie here. We'll probably just do it off of overall. Let's just take Matt Tompkins. That's fine. And then for everybody else, let's take Cody Curran from the Arizona Coyotes. Let's take Braden Burke from the Buffalo Sabres. I'd like to not take anybody. JSD. Welcome. From the Calgary Flames, Buddy Robinson. Captain of the Deacon. It's Buddy Robinson. Dave Gust. Welcome aboard. Colorado. Dan Renouf. UMaine Black Bear. Never mind, he's the captain. Former UMaine Black Bear, Dan Renouf. Cole Sherwood, welcome aboard. Ty Fellhaber. Been a while since I've used you in a franchise. Kyle Criscuolo. Let's see. We'll take Patrick Russell. We'll take Patrick Russell. Ryan, I don't know who you're referring to. We'll take Ryan Lomberg. The LA Kings. Dan Brickley. From Minnesota. Buddy Robinson. Oh, fair enough. Gerald Mayhew. Welcome aboard. From the Schville. Michael Carcone. That's so weird that that's where he is. He's bounced around a lot. Let's take Matt Tennisballs from New Jersey. From the New York Islanders, Cole Bardreau. From the New York Rangers. I wish it could be Ty Ronning. It's going to be Anthony Greco. Faster than McDavid. I need defenseman. We'll take Darren Radish. From the Ottawa Senators, Parker Kelly. From the Philadelphia Flyers, nobody, please. After tonight, Nate Prosser. Flyers fans go, yes, he's gone. Pittsburgh. What do we got from Pittsburgh? Kevin Churchman. Welcome aboard, Churchman. Curtis Gabriel would have been nice. Nick DeSimone. From the St. Louis Blues. Sam Anas. From the Tampa Bay Lightning. Corey Conacher. From the Toronto Maple Leafs. Callie Rosen. From the Vancouver Canucks, the Couve, Ashton Sonia. From the Washington Capitals, Philippi Mallet. And from the Winnipeg Jets, it is gonna be the lowest rated dude on the team. It's going to be, I guess, God, let's take Dominic Toninato. So that is it for our expansion draft. That's pronounced Churchman. Yep. Kevin Churchman. Isn't language beautiful? All right, so we go to the draft. And again, we will not be selecting a single player. The team designated with the worst overall, I guess, would be the Detroit Red Wings, which is where we will be sending our picks. So congratulations to Detroit. you win the St. Petersburg lottery, and you get all of our draft picks this year. Congratulations, as we attempt to help turn around the Detroit Red Wings at the same time. So there we go. We are out of this draft. We only have $16 million on the book. We'll go sim the next round. So the bonus... Oh my god. It handed Detroit a franchise player. Fucking hell. Vladimir Tarasov. Jesus Christ. And they also got Puninovs. Holy shit. Well, congratulations to the Stanley Cup champion Detroit Red Wings. Oh my god. We go to the resign phase. I didn't mean to go all the way to edit player, but that is okay. High draft class, indeed. I mean, I've seen it hand people franchise level players before. So anybody who's listed as a UFA is going. It looks like Corey Conacher is the only guy. So we'll go ahead and let Corey Conacher go. Booch, I'm not going to do that. It's just, it wastes more time. So here we go. It is our first bit of free agency. We look at players who are listed as two-ways, and we look for the youngest possible options. Of course, you still have the pattern of AI teams dropping players who are actually good, because of course they do. God. I mean, is there anybody here who has like Alexis Gravel was drafted? Was Jordan Coy drafted? All right, well, we have our first goalie. Formerly of the London Knights. I don't know if Coy is how you say it, but we're going after old Jordan here as our first goalie option. Jesper Eliasson was drafted by Detroit. Is there anybody else? Roddy Ross was drafted by Philly. Yep. Lindbaum was a Rangers draft pick. Shogard. Dylan Garand was drafted by the Rangers. Man, I guess the Rangers just don't want goalies. So, with that, let's go to the medium AHL starters and look for the highest overall dudes. The highest overall dudes. Oh, God. I mean, again, we were very unlikely to end up with anybody here that... Actually, it's better to just sort by age. We're very unlikely to end up with anyone here who would actually help long-term, right? Like, we're going to have to wait until after this first-year draft. Look, it's Beck Warm. Was just recently signed. I said Koi's name, right? Well, good. Honestly, anyone who's 23, like, the overalls are going to be way too low anyway. That's why I'm saying if we target, even like the 21-year-olds, you know, you target the 20-year-olds, we should be okay. So Porter Jr. is at a 61, Myronberg's at a 61 and 65 for Gravel, but again, he's not available. Paddock, Max Paddock at a 62. Alexis Shank is also at a 62. We can afford to sign 2 more goalies. But then for the 19-year-olds, you have Philip Maurer? Alright. Ethan Anders. Alright, I think we have our options here, potentially. Where Shogard's not really going to be available to... Okay, I think we got our options. So we're going to go back to one Ethan Anders, or Anders. What are the rules? So again, no trading, no drafting. We are only allowed to acquire players by looking at the free agent list after the draft to see who the best of the rest happen to be. Undrafted free agents only. Those are the rules. And again, we're not going to cheese it to be like, oh, Panarin. Like, no, it's not going to happen. That's not fun. So taking a look here. So pretty much it'll be signing players who are 20 years old and under. Croy was a 7th round pick of Vegas. Too late! That's EA's fault. That's EA's fault on a technicality. Unless he rejects. Why the hell is Thomas Gregoire 75? What? Gregoire, why? All right, I mean, he's 21. I'm signing this guy. I don't know why he's a 75, but say hello to the captain of our defense. What the fuck? Well, Gravel says he's undrafted. Yeah, but I knew Gravel was drafted. I didn't know the other guy, you know, was technically drafted, so I don't want to cheese it that much. So the big issue here is, especially early on, we're going to have to sign... Why the hell did the Sharks let go in? Or the Ducks, at that matter. For that matter at this stage. Whatever. Show them the Ducks. Andrew Nielsen? You were drafted. I guess maybe I shouldn't be afraid to bring in some of these people. Really sorry, RV was drafted. So, what, like I was saying, at this stage, we are going to have to look at bringing in cap whales, like veteran cap whales. Because otherwise it's just going to reassign the cap space every year. And that's going to suck. Jesus Christ, there are so many players who kind of fit the bill. I wish I could sort by like, hey, just the 20-year-old players, but again, I also want to kind of value overall. Ah, fuck it, whatever. Let's just do it this way. Basically, everybody there is going to have been drafted. Utanen. Krutel. Oh boy, it did the fucking... Are you serious? It's gonna reset whenever I try to scroll. Are you fucking kidding me? You were drafted. You were drafted. You were drafted. You were drafted. So I just realized that EA is gonna make this pain in the ass. Moser. Listed as undrafted. He's a 50. We're signing him. Moravchik. I mean, you're 25, so no. Kinnunen, no. Setkov, no. We know that Nils Lundqvist will sign there as well. I know, the resetting crap. I mean, it does the same thing from the Edit Lines menu, too. It's a feature. Let's call it a feature at this stage. Paliarvi's already out. Stoffling, Jakob Stoffling, welcome aboard. You're kinda trash. Sign him up. Why is Nils Lundqvist a medium top 6? Because EA aren't good at what they do in this regard. And they know that's my opinion. I also don't consider that unfairly talking trash. It has Riley Webb listed as undrafted. We're going to go for him too. See, Leon Larabach also listed as undrafted. What else do we have for medium 7s here that could work? Hardy Haman Achtel. No. David Barandon. Great hair. Sign him up. Anybody who's a medium 7th or better gets a look at this stage. Beggars can't be choosers. Do we have any high AHL top 2s? Holy shit, yes we do. And there's only one that we could get, and it's this dude, who doesn't even have a picture, but he's 6'4". Fits the Goon Squad theme. Alright, so that brings us up to 39 contracts. Let's look at forwards. Let's look at forwards. So see, like, signing Ryan Kuffner, like we could. But like, as it is, he's 24. I don't know how EA kept him with a high top 6.
Good for you!
I'm guessing it's Bibrarian, which is a hell of a name for me to try and say. Thank you for the follow, though. Like Dahlin, Jack Drury get dropped. It's brutal. Olofsson, no. Ishkov, no. And Bragomov. I didn't know if he was actually signed by the Sharks. Holy shit. No, it's not a problem that the AI... Mitch Holscher says he's undrafted. We're going for him. No, it's not a problem at all that the AI just dump people onto the list. Riley Stotts says he was undrafted. If he actually was, take it up with EA. Peterson, no. Oscar Bach, no. Liam Kirk, no. Karlberg, no. Tamela, Olsen. Vertanen, Houdet. Stotts was at least 4th round. I was going to say, I was pretty sure those guys were drafted, but I'm not going to sit here and check for EA's mistakes. If I wanted to do that, I'd be roster editing. So, at this point, I don't care. If anything, it just goes to show, what have we already found? 3 or 4 players who have incorrect information. So, every player I find that I sign that I technically shouldn't, it's just more of an indictment on EA for not putting in the proper work that is expected of them. We'll sign Tim Fleischer. I know he's a low 9, but beggars can't be choosers here, really. Luke Henman. I'm pretty sure he's with Carolina, but still signing him. Jacobson. Oh boy, we're getting close to that limit here. We're getting close. Greg Morellis. I don't know if catcher's here, but he's gonna hate it. Alright, we are getting very close to our limit here. Cole Moberg. Johannes Holmberg. Sean Boudrias. Eric Florchuk. Seems going to be a cup contender in year 1. I mean, yeah, start placing your bets on how many games we're going to win in Season 1, by the way. Start placing those bets. Harvey Pinard. Miami. 8, 9. All fair presumptions. Maciej Halupa. We got to sign the Halupa. EA disrespected him with that overall. Evans 23 and a low bottom 6. Honestly, we got to hold off there. So let's see what happens, and then I got to sign cap whales. So we'll hit sim next season for the moment. And alright, looks like everyone's gonna sign. Maybe someone had to reject there, but for the most part, I think everybody signed. More wins than Buffalo. Alright, so really quickly then, oh shit. I am gonna have to trade somebody, because I'm not gonna have the space, but Marian Hossa, let's get you a max deal. Ron Hainsey, you're still kind of useful. Joe Lundqvist, let's get you a max deal. And I'm going to have to move some of the vets that we picked up in the expansion draft off of the roster. Yeah, so this will be the only time I'm really allowed to trade is if we end up in a predicament like this. Where Nate Prosser and Matt Tennis Balls. Can I send Prosser back to Philadelphia? Hold on, can I send Nate Prosser back to Philly? Haha! Fuck you, Flyers fans. You thought he was done? Mm-mm. Nate Prosser is back, baby. Alright. Let's bring in Andrew Ebbett. We'll bring Andrew Ebbett back in. And let's go for Derek Roy as well. Just pay these boys a crap load of money so that no one's like ELC happens to get remaneuvered or screwed with. Alright, cool. So we are good to move to the beginning of the season. And I am intrigued. Very, very intrigued to see what this team's going to look like. So, of course, in terms of coaching staff, I never have to worry about scouts. It gave us an A- coach to start, which is pretty nice. There are some better coaches out there. Nobody who's too crazy, though, so I'm not even going to bother. But that was very nice of them to give us an A- scout at this stage. So to the roster moves we go. So for the goalies, I mean, these are the 3 that we care about in terms of potential. So we will call up Booth and carry 3 goalies. Yikes. Is all I can say. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. 10, 11, 12. So congratulations to Marian Hossa, who's actually going to play. You thought he was done. Marian Hossa will play. So for the NHL Lions, we have Matt Tompkins and Michael McNiven as our goalies. Our defense is Sonia and Grigor, DeSimone, Churchman, Curran, and Radish. Oh, next gen's huge to be able to actually sim these seasons quickly. It's a delight. And for the forwards, I mean, yeah. Kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Braden Burke, JSD, Buddy Robinson, Toninato, Bardreau, Russell, Lomberg, Mayhew, and Roy, Ebbett, Melee, and Hossa. God damn it. It's beautiful. Ranger give up on the goddamn unicorn skates. And in the AHL, where we will actually prioritize some people, I mean, Jordan Coy is going to play. Ethan Anders will be behind him off of overall. Anders. I hate to say it, but I think Daniel Brickley has to be scratched because we got to prioritize some of these other dudes that I actually want to keep full term. And there we go. That is our AHL defense. Revan, congrats on the PS5. That is our AHL defense. With medium 7s and a high AHL top 6. Yikes. And for the forwards, Parker Kelly. I'm actually kind of keep Parker Kelly. Kyle Criscuolo, though, will take out for Jacobson. And Sherwood, oh boy, we'll take out for Fleischer. David Gust will take out for Holscher. Joel Lundqvist, hate to say it, you'll be out for Henman. And Samanas will be out for Houdet. So that is the AHL team as well. So the best thing about these particular teams are going to be the jerseys this season. No doubt about it. Let's see. Cody Curran. Cody Curran is likely to be the NHL captain. Morellis, Fleischer, and Larabak as the AHL leaders, huh? So the first ever captain of the Tuskers won't be announced yet. We'll have Fleischer, Morellis, and Larabak, though, as the alternate captains. And in the NHL as well, I don't think we're ready to name a captain of the Deitschen. But we will have Cody Curran wearing a letter. We will also have Marian Hossa wearing a letter, and Derek Roy. We will not name our first captain until it is clear that someone is worthy of the title captain. For now, we actually get to sim a little bit here, chat. Poor Joe Byer having to coach this team, huh? Place your bets on how you think this team's going to do in terms of plus-minus numbers and stuff like that. But, yeah, for this season, we don't have to worry about too much. Our ratings. Compared to Edmonton, God, those jerseys do look sick, though. Don't those jerseys look better from this screen? 67, 71, and a 63. Humble beginnings, chat. Those are the type of series that I love. Humble beginnings. Compared to the 91, 89, 83 of the Oilers. Oh, God. How's our home jersey look? Oh, it's beautiful. And the alternate? Fuck yeah. Dude, these jerseys are fucking sweet. I like the way they came together. I'm very happy with these. Very happy with these. How could you not be? God damn, what a look. How many head coaches would we go through in a season? I don't know. The good thing is, though, we can obviously rapid fire sim through these seasons. You know, we don't have to sit here in the doldrums for too long. Again, we don't even have to worry about scouting at any point either. It's just go for it. Like, I'll be firing all of our scouts by the end of, or by the beginning of next season. So, we're in a pretty good spot. No crazy AI trades yet. No crazy AI trades. I'm kind of surprised by that. We did win a game. We beat Calgary. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Aside from that, we keep going down the tubes. We won again. We beat Ottawa. We beat Nashville. 3 wins, baby. 4 wins on 5 wins on the season. 6 wins on the season. Stonks. By now. We're going to the moon. 6 wins. Eat your heart out, worst teams ever. We're not going to be amongst you. We beat LA for 7 wins. Can we hit double digits? Can we hit double digits? We beat Columbus for 8. Oh, we're buyers, baby. We are buyers, rest assured. Any crazy AI trades? Apparently not. I didn't turn off computer trades, did I? I might have for the first season, accidentally. We'll check that after. 9, 10 wins, baby. Double digits. Double digits for the Deesgen. Will we hit lucky number 13? No, we won't. 12, 63, and 7 for the Deesgen. Gerald Mayhew led the way with 39 points. Let's look at our team stats here. Colorado won the Presidents. Even Detroit put up 70 points. That is fantastic. We scored 147 goals. The only team to average under 2 goals for per game. Our goals against average was over 4. The next highest was a 3.18. Holy shit. Computer trades are definitely on. Fair enough. Our power play was not the worst in the league. Montreal, turns out you can't blame your power play on Claude Julien. Who would have thought? And the penalty kill was at a 73%, which was by far the worst in the league. We did score 4 shorthanded goals, though. In terms of the team, it was Mayhew and Derek Roy to lead the way with 39 points each. JSD with 33 points. I mean, we had a couple 30-point getters. A -62 for Braden Burke. Woof. Woof. Hossa put up 14 points. Humble beginnings, chat. Humble beginnings. Holy hell. Defensively, the plus-minus wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Not at all. Not at all. Dude, Matt Tompkins had a 905. How the fuck does this guy put up a better save percentage than some, like, 88-plus goalies, EA? Come on, man. Oh, that's unreal. I don't think JSD should be listed as a rookie, by the way. Oh, goodness. Around the league, Rantanen, McKinnon. I mean, scoring was much, much lower than I would have expected. Kucherov was the goal-scoring king amongst 3 guys to score at least 50. Alongside Matthews and Malkin. Interesting. Defensively, Hedman, Hughes, Doughty, Carlson, Provorov. Goal-scoring king was Burns, because they still have OEL at an 87 somehow. For the goalies, Grubauer won the most games. Shutout leader was Grubauer and Shesterkin. Save percentage, I mean, save percentages were up. Jesus. 933 for Shesterkin. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have it on the same settings that I had Goon Squad on, right? Low, high? Yet save percentages were through the goddamn roof. Did I not have it on low, high for the Goons? Kaprizov's gonna win, the Calder Rookie of the Year. No surprise there. Huh. Just interesting how that played out. Oh, really quickly, too. I don't know if there was another stat people wanted to see. No goalie goals, though. Holy boats! Old holy boats. Dropping that folly. I love to see it. So this season was a year to forget for our inaugural campaign. No real surprise. We finished last in the conference. The AHL team also did not make the playoffs. Parker Kelly put up 40 points, though, for the Tulsa Tuskers, which is beautiful. You got Canucks, Sharks, Ducks, Oilers. Interesting series there. Colorado, Calgary, Winnipeg, Nashville. In the East, it is Tampa and Florida, Boston, Toronto, Philly, Carolina, Buffalo, and the New York Rangers. Again, I am not going after Artemi Panarin. It is not going to happen. By the time he hits free agency, he'll probably retire. Alright. Oilers Bruins in the Cup final, huh? Oilers Bruins in the Cup final. Can we get revenge? Best game ever! Oh, it's delightful. Who says this game's broken? Who says? This game's the best. The hell are you talking about? This game's broken. We did not win the lottery, which doesn't matter because we're not making draft picks in this series. We do get to the first year player retirement as well. Again, the first year is never all that interesting. I was gonna say Tusker's legend. Dejan legend. Marian Hossa retires. You'll love to see it. An old Dejan legend. Ah, Mark Stahl retired. That's sad. Well, nobody becomes a staff member. Hey, there we go, Andy Green. Alright, so again, we go to the draft. We see who is the worst, and the answer is Detroit. So for 2 years in a row, Detroit gets our draft picks. So congratulations to Detroit again, considering we're not drafting in this series. The game plan is to help out the team that's in last to try and get them to turn things around. Unfortunately for us in the long term, that means we're probably going to build a Detroit monster that I'm not capable of actually beating. But we'll see how it plays out. So there you go, Detroit. Enjoy your draft picks. And we will see how the first round goes, where it's Ratu, Vasilev, Olas, Leroux, Brant Clark, Edvinsson, Lambos fell to 8th somehow. Dylan Genther fell to 9th. What the hell's happening? In terms of computer-generated talent, it hasn't quite hit yet, which is unfortunate. I don't know if we'll be getting any new additions here. We'll see how it plays out. Hey, Chuckins. Good stuff. All right. So yeah, that was the first round at least. And we get to go just about to our main event here of every early season. Now, we do go to the Resign Phase. In terms of expiring deals, it's basically everybody from the expansion draft, and we are going to let all of them go. We are starting fresh. I don't want rosters of already established talents. Screw them. It's like Draft to Glory free agency edition is what I'm aiming for this to be. My only issue is that my locker room chemistry is going to be in the fucking dirt early on. That is my only issue. Hey look, Taylor Hall. I wouldn't sign you if I could. So we take a look at the two-way deals. So Sjogard's still available. We're not going to go for him. We're pretty much looking at anybody who's 20 and under. So Colton Ellis was drafted. Roddy Ross. Perrick was drafted. Dylan Garand was drafted. Oh boy. Cullimore. Caleb Cullimore. Welcome aboard. The U.S. one of the divisions at a 905. Caleb Cullimore. Welcome to the team, sir, I hope. See, here's the big issue. If another team decides they want to go for one of these prospects, it's a crapshoot, and it basically becomes like the draft. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. It really is. How many seasons tonight? I don't know. We might just keep going. Brent Bucenius, also available, as is Matt Peluso. Trent Miner was drafted. Kirill Novoseltsev. So we got 3 other goalies here at least. Boston Belus wasn't drafted. Mayorov. Holy shit. Okay. I gotta see how many goalies we have under contract right now. Because we are still gonna be stuck with some leftovers, I think. Alright, so we can sign 3 goalies then. We know those medium backups are there. The only issue is that it is a risk to sign people to the ELCs. Granted, I can just move them if I have to. I think that's pretty much the only way to properly do it. is just to be like, okay, cool, sell the rest for nothing, kind of like I did with Goon Squad anyway. So for these backups then, we got a 50 overall, a 55. All right, it's all 55s. So Bucenius, we'll try to sign you. We'll try to go for Peluso as well. So, I mean, 55 overall goalies aren't ideal, but do what we can do. So I feel bad for Mayorov, but he is going to be the one that's on the outs. For the defense, what do we have? I still can't believe Nils Lundqvist's rating is that bad. Kronholm was definitely drafted. Fairbrother was drafted. 19-year-old Krutil, you were drafted. Oh boy, I don't know if we're getting any defensive help here. We didn't. We got absolutely no defensive help for this first year. Right. And the reality of the situation has officially kicked in. Am I banking on chemistry to help these guys grow? Yeah, and a shitload of luck. We're supposed to see if we can do the, like, literally the whole reason for this challenge is to do the dumbest things I can to see if I can still win. Dmitry Khudobin, welcome aboard. Stephen Morrissey, welcome aboard. Hugo Haas, you were drafted. What else do we have for medium 7th? Medium 7th is probably the lowest potential I can take for defensemen. So then who do we have for forwards? Of course, Jack Drury's there. Ronnie Hirvonen was drafted. Tepley, Reinhardt, Kirk, all these guys. Maverick Bork was, of course, drafted, and then Dallas immediately doesn't sign him. Brogomov doesn't help. Oh, yeah, Jake, if you were to scout only a U.S. region, you do U.S. Central. For some reason, that's the... I mean, I guess technically by their definition, like geographically, it's the biggest region, so it's like the most profitable one. Mason Primo was drafted, unfortunately. Elmer Soderblom, the gigantic Swede. Rybinski as well. Aren't you the best possible coaches? Yep, trust me, we're going for coaches after free agents. I just don't have to worry about scouts. You can't win it all too. Let's use only players who literally nobody wanted. That's how it works, man. That's how it works. It's fun to try the stupidest stuff just to see what works. Oh boy, I don't think we're getting any forwards here though. Oh, Enforcer! Enforcer! Calvin Olczyk! Oh, baby! We got an Enforcer! The Goon Squad legacy continues! First captain is Olczyk. That's incredible. Kim Markstrom at a 49 overall is also available. We get Maxim Vorobiev, also available. And Kavanaugh, also. Okay, so hey, we're getting some players. I mean, the potentials aren't the best, but we're doing slightly better than I would have thought. Kian Washkarak. Low bottom 6 is a tough one, but I do need players. So we're gonna go for Voloshenko. Julian Fitz. I'm happy to hear that, Julian. Congratulations. Brody Cook. Gustavs Korolev. Yeah, I know low bottom 6 is a bad potential. I just need bodies on this team. Mr. Latipov, welcome aboard. Alexei Ivanov, welcome aboard. Nikita Saprikin, holy shit, how many low bottom 6 forwards were there? Igor Kozanov, Jesus Christ. The entirety of Eastern Europe is here. Holy shit! How many of them are there? Fucking hell! Alright. Well, let's, Marek Burka, come on down. You have a picture. Dakota Daly, come on down. Harrison Finger. Harrison Finger. That brings us up to 45 contracts. Honestly, from there, we just need to hold off. Even if there are people that have slightly higher potentials, I really didn't expect there to be that many forwards. Problem is, these dudes could very well decline citing locker room chemistry, and that could be a huge issue. In the meantime, let's get rid of all of these garbage coaches. And we will also fire all of our scouts, just so I never have to worry about pretty much hearing from them again and worrying about their contracts, because again, we're never going to worry about them. There's basically nothing to worry about with them. We don't have Fog of War on, so what's the issue, right? If we had Fog of War on, which would be a fucking nightmare, if you want to play this challenge on hard mode, leave on Fog of War and have fun with that. Good luck. Alright. So let's see who we have for coaches. Alright, that is significantly better. I am just going to immediately... Man, Domi dropped from an A- to a B, by the way. That's how bad this season was. Jesus. What are you, the Buffalo Sabres? Yes. So out of these A-grade dudes... Ted Myers. Ted Myers is probably the best guy we could hope to get. Look at Buffalo, actually trying to hire someone. Did our coach get worse? Indeed he did. Indeed he did. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, now we need to wait an hour. Now we need to wait an hour or so for this to do this. Let's get the 40-something players have good potential or not, pretty much. We'll see if he signs that. We'll also go for Stefan Vigé. The sauce a little bit more money your way. Kraus. Gavin Kraus. We'll again throw more money in his direction. Canzanello. I mean, that's the thing. We don't really have a setup right now. It's like, oh, what's the best coach for us? We just get whoever we can. Reed Fowler. Unfortunately, a lot of the dudes we're interested in have offers from other teams. And Lorenzo Powell, we will also send a deal to. And we'll see if that works. From there, in terms of goalies, I was hoping there'd be a goalie coach with a good grade. Apparently not. We want one with a good coach influence rating. That dude's a forward coach, though. God. Slim pickings here. Alexandrov, how would you like to be an NHL goalie coach? Because I am desperate. And we'll also go for Paula Brizgalov. Good old Paula. Alright, so those are the initial player offers, the initial coaching offers. I can't say I have much optimism here. Alexandrov rejects. Brizgalov signed. Myers signed as our head coach, which is incredible. Vigé went to Montreal. Kraus didn't sign. Canzanello didn't sign. Powell didn't sign. We did sign Marek Burka, Daly, Voloshenko. Oh, thank God. Like, aside from one dude so far, everyone else is signed. Thank God. At least for players. For coaches, we just had horrible luck. But the good thing is, I mean, we have 44 contracts, but only $19.9 million in cap space, so I have to go out and sign those veteran cap whales. Let's go for Koivisto. Congratulations to Mr. Koivisto. Here's a bunch of money. Congratulations. Is this Tom Gilbert? Damn right it's Tom Gilbert. Congratulations to Tom Gilbert. Here's a bunch of money. And Mr. Fabricius. Here's a bunch of money. Well, let's see if we can solve our scout issues. I at least want to see what this team's going to look like heading into next year. We might. Wow, we signed 2 people. Well, that is a problem. Aiden Connolly, how would you like to be our associate coach? And then from there, it's just a nightmare. Jesus. How would you like to be our assistant? Good old Tony Gomez. We'll go for Rene Desjardins as our AHL head coach. Oh god, this could be rough. Let's get you as our associate coach. Honestly, let's just avoid Domi because there's so much interest there. Angelo Abdelkader. I can't escape the surname Abdelkader when it comes to franchise mode. It follows me everywhere. Rantanen, please be our AHL goalie coach. We should be good. Does the coaching budget matter? No. With owner mode off, the coaching budget is just silly numbers. It's all essentially made up. Oh, God. Come on. There we go. We need to value teaching. We need to value getting any goddamn coach we can right now is what we need to value. That's the most important thing. You sit here and try to value teaching, and all of a sudden all the other coaches expire, and then, hey, look at that, we're screwed. So, I thought that was Jason Spezza. I mean, that dude was 56 years old. Let's see, who's horrible? Vokes. Send a little bit more money your way as well. Don't get too close to the cap ceiling. And one more time at the coaching staff. 2 other peeps that need to be signed. I mean, Gomez, I know you rejected before, but here's an idea, Gomez. How about you don't be an absolute douche? Sign with the team. And then Yui, why not bring on a veteran-based coach? Because, Jesus, again, we just need half-decent coaches. Let's see if that works. Gomez signed. Yui signs. Alright, cool. So we at least have a coaching staff. We have new additions to the team. Things that are maybe, possibly, potentially looking up. I'm horrified to see what this team's going to look like because we're certainly going to be worse than we were last year. Like, that's undeniable. So the goalies this year will have Coy, Maurer, and I guess Anders jump up to the NHL. Defensively, oh god. Yeah, that works. And then for the forwards, it's 10, 11, 12. Oh god. 2 wins. I don't even know if we're gonna win 2 games. I will be completely honest with you. I don't know if we're gonna win 2 games. There is a strong chance that we won't. We're definitely not hitting double digits. If this team hits double digits and wins, this game is screwed, which means that's probably why we're gonna win. So Maurer was the AHL starter. Anders was also an AHL starter. Let's go for Anders. I mean, for the sole purpose of he has a picture, so it makes it more interesting. Our defense actually work quite well together. Go figure. Can I get better chem? Stoffling can play anywhere. Gilbert really shouldn't be on the second pairing. I mean, I could get a +5 there. We'll take 2 +3s for the top 2 pairings. Works for me. Works for me. And then forward-wise, I mean, not that it matters, right? Maciej Halupa. You are not the problem on that line. The line itself is the problem. Hey, that works. Alright, cool. So this is our team for our second season. Again, the second season is often worse than the first season in a style like this because we often drop people who aren't as good. We got 257 overall medium backup goalies. Defensively, I have a forward playing defense. That's a good sign. Nothing like having a forward play defense. At least we got a +3 on that first pairing. The forward core looks kind of okay. We actually do have some scratches here. Honestly, we need to make changes to the forward core here. There are certain dudes that should probably just be scratched and not play. So like Fabricius, Koivisto, and Vokes. We'll drop those 3 for the next 3 highest rated dudes in the AHL. And I hate to say it, but the likes of, I mean, Ryan Lomberg at this stage, it's just kind of a waste to have him get that NHL time because he can't develop. It'd be better to have him be a scratch. So we're going to go for Jacobson there to take his spot. Aside from that, we should be okay. But that way, too, I have players that I can easily scratch for the forward core in the AHL. So really quickly, I don't quite remember what those pairings were. I remember that. Yeah, there we go. Actually, that's good. And then again, for the forwards, like, we're okay. I mean, we got some positives, so the team is worse now. But is this going on YouTube? Yes. Pretty much everything I do on stream ends up on YouTube as well. It still puts Burka in. It's super weird. I'll take that. And then for the forwards, so yeah, this is now where like the Carl Fabriciuses of the world. We go over to scratched. We'll bring in Saprikin, Koivisto. We'll bring in Fitz. Vokes. We'll take him out for the enforcer in Olczyk. Ryan Lomberg. We can take out for Kozanov. So from the looks of it, we're going to have 3 dudes who are scratched. Actually, Markstrom's a medium bottom 6. I don't think there's anybody else I have to take out here. There's just a bunch of low bottom 6s, but there's no AHL options. So we should be okay. And we basically have the highest rated dudes in the lineup. So I mean, aside from Olczyk being in a rough spot, Fitz doesn't, pun intended, fit that top line either. Oh boy. Alright, let's do that first. There we go. So that is the AHL team. Our best player right now is probably Tim Fleischer, who is not great. There is Harrison Finger as well, for a good name at least. Yeah! This is going to be a slow and steady process. Make no mistake. We also have a shitload of people who are apparently disgruntled. But Larabak, Curran, Morellis will be the leadership group here. Again, no captains. No captains. Not allowed. Not allowed. Fuck those guys. I mean, I can't have a mutiny on my hands, or it could get rough to sign some of these dudes. Yeah, Catcher, I signed him just for you. Fleischer, Vorobiev. Yeah, Joe Byer's still the captain. Again, I don't know if this does anything, but I hope it does. There we go. We'll go with that little setup there. Get the A's on the players who might be able to drag these guys out of the damn dumps at this stage. The only thing I want to check really quickly is to make sure I didn't mess up any of those sliders. Yeah, computer trades are on. Low high, which is what we had it set to before. Trade offer notifications off. Yeah, there were just no computer trades. There were just no computer trades. That's crazy. What are the ratings for this season? What are the ratings as we head to Florida Man Arena? We take on Columbus. Actually, let's look at the AHL ratings really quickly. How good's Tulsa? 31-27-45. 31-27-45. That has to be the lowest set of ratings I have ever seen. Holy shit. Cleveland is 68-75-79. At least the alternate jersey came out well for them, right? Look at that beautiful alternate jersey. Holy crap. Whew. And for the NHL team, the ratings this year happen to be... God, look at that beautiful home jersey. God, look at that beautiful away jersey. My God, look at that beautiful alternate. The ratings have to be 53, 54, 58. Humble beginnings, to say the least. 87, 88, 86 for the Blue Jackets. Guys, I'll leave it up to you. Do we sim one more season? I think we could. I wouldn't be against it. We probably wouldn't get 2K10 in there again tonight, though. And we'd be able to at least get a bit of NCAA in there. Sim one more. Run it back. Alright, one more. Let's do it. Let's keep it going. Why not, indeed? One more season with this nightmare of a squad.